Hola. Hello, guys. I just stopped by to encourage someone, give someone maybe some encouragement to be great because you are. I was basically looking in a mirror and I began to stare at myself, and the longer I began to stare at myself, it's like I kind of became unfamiliar with myself. Like, who is that chick? And the longer I, just check myself out, like, wait a minute, I noticed something different about you, The longer I stared at myself, and the longer I just, observed myself, I was like, oh, I recognize you. That's greatness. And I realized that it was nobody but greatness. Greatness has been there all along, but I had to remember her. I had to remember she was lying dormant on the inside of me. She's been my true identity the whole time, but she kind of looked it different because I kind of pushed her off to live an average life. And today, my encouragement to you is to become great, become your greatest version. And it stood out to me because the longer I stood there and looked, I kind of became uncomfortable because I was kind of out of alignment with greatness. And I wanted to let you know sometimes you're going to feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. You just have to recognize it and become aware with it and do the necessary steps or whatever it is that you have to do in order to change, to become aligned with greatness or become aligned with the better version or the dreams, the visions, the goals that you have. It's okay, if you have visions that are $1 million visions, but you only have hundreds of dollars now, and that makes you uncomfortable. That's okay, but you have to get to a point where you allow yourself to be okay with being a hundredaire. You have to get to the point where you allow yourself to be okay with where you are, okay, so that when you are in the presence of something that is great, that you don't go crazy with and allow fear to block greatness. Basically, become in tune with yourself, become comfortable with who you are so that you can be your greatest version, so that you can be your greatest self and feel comfortable doing it, embracing yourself, if I had to just check myself out, like, wait a minute, who is that girl? I know this is me. I know this is my reflection. I know this is who I am, but I know there's something different about my swag. And I was just like, oh my gosh, and I just got so uncomfortable, and I began to cry and a whole bunch of other things, but you know, it was just such a touching moment to recognize, the that I'm great and I've been great all along. Even what looks like it wasn't so great, it all worked out to be great anyway. All things work towards my good. All things work good for me. All things work for me, to me, towards my good, for me, whatever it is, it might look negative, but it might be disguised to work out exactly how I need it to. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today to just look at yourself and tell yourself, be great. You don't need anybody else's permission to be great. You just have to be. Just become great. That's that masculine energy where you just allow and you just act on, you just become it. That you have to work on that masculine energy where you get stuff done, begin to just go, just be, just become, just be yourself, be your natural great self, because you are great and that's who you are. There's greatness on the inside of you. There's greatness on the inside of you waiting for you to recognize waiting for you to recognize it because nobody else can recognize it for you. Only you can recognize this greatness. Only you can identify that greatness. Nobody can put you nobody can put you in a place where you can activate that greatness. You have to allow yourself to get there. You have to give yourself the permission to be it. Allow yourself to be great because you are great. You were born great. Your identity, your true identity is greatness. But enough about greatness. I think you all get the picture by now. So go out there and allow yourself to be great. Become your greatest version because greatness is your identity, is who you are. You are greatness. And until next time, I'll see you later, and you guys have a wonderful day. Love you. Save yourself.